Hey everybody, how are you? I am Tania Shipman from Simple Solutions Today and Business Automation 101, and I do a Facebook Live every day. Some of you know me and some of you don't. So if you're watching, please say hi in the comments, and if you're watching the replay, please also just let me know what you have been up to. So today is my dad's birthday, and we had a lovely time with my family. I absolutely love the fact that my business keeps on running even if I'm spending time with my family. My automations work, my products are for sale, everything happens. Now, I don't know if my video is working. Hopefully, I'm waiting to see if it's actually working. I've been having quite a few technical difficulties today, and one of the good things, no, it looks like it is working, that's good. One of the interesting things about being an online entrepreneur is that if your software or your computer or your laptop won't start, you can find alternatives. And you also, when you have an online audience and a community who knows you and supports you, when something doesn't work, they're much more forgiving than if it's a cold audience. And that's what happened to me this morning. I was using a software, and the issue was with my computer and my user skills rather than the software. But all of my audience were willing to keep on going with what was happening simply because they know me and realized that it wasn't a case of me not wanting to make this work. It was something beyond my control. And I was still able to do an hour webinar. Our webinars are only available within my Business Automation 101 group. You need to join them to be able to watch them. So everybody is welcome to join. I just ask that you answer 3 questions, and they're very, very simple questions. But my community, the members of my group, are willing to put up with things not working because they know me, because I'm somebody that they trust, that they know that it's better to put out something that isn't perfect rather than miss out on the opportunity. Now, one of my group members asked about 6 questions, 5 to 6 questions, and they were all answered during that webinar. It was a perfect opportunity for her to ask questions that she was curious about, and I provided answers. Thank you very much, Eric. Oh, that's a really lovely thing to say. Really, really like that. That's very humbling that you say that. So thank you so much. And it's also a part of the fact that you are working with a community. You are building. Eric says that people love me. Thank you very much. But I also love the people that I am helping and that I'm working with. And it's a word that's often not used, but it's about being able to build a belief and an ability that people can trust you, that you're somebody that will help. And yes, the word can be used, that people love what you do and you love the people that you work with. And I'm really, really privileged to have so many people who give me their trust and also listen to what I say. Pardon me. That came out of nowhere. Thanks very much, Karen. That's a lovely thing to see. Hi, Mohammed. Great to see you join in as well. And that's exactly right, Karen. It's when you're experimenting, when you're trying something. I had used this software this morning many times before, never had a problem. What the issue was, my computer kept restarting. And when I eventually got the software and everything loaded, my cache hadn't been cleared, even though I'd cleared it before. And it was just a simple error on my part that I didn't think to clear it. I restarted and turned everything off and even started a brand new webinar, but the cache was what was causing the issue. And I should have known to fix it, but by that stage I was nearly half an hour late with doing a webinar, and I just went ahead with it. And the people who were watching went ahead with a flawed product rather than no product. And I believe everybody got value out of it. When you're doing anything, it comes to a time where you just go with what you've got. People often ask me when I do my Facebook Lives, do I plot them out? Do I, know what I'm going to talk about? The majority of times I don't. I have a few if I'm doing a series of calls, if I'm doing an explanation, if I'm launching a product and I've got a series of Facebook Lives that I want to do, yes, I do plot it out only in that I have a subject that I can work on. But I have that ability. I don't need to have dot points in front of me, but some people do. So plan for how you're going to do it. But there always comes a time where, is it better to make sure everything's ready and not do it, or go with, it's not actually working the way I want it to, but I can produce something. And that was one of the hardest things for me to learn. In the past, I would have cancelled that webinar this morning. I would have said, look, guys, it's not working. I did give the group the opportunity to say, yes, let's try it again another day. I didn't want to, but if the majority of viewers had wanted that, I would have gone with it. But it was a case of, I give them the option, but I'm willing to keep on going with it because it might not be perfect, but I had people watching, I had people attending, and I had information to give out to them. And I did it. And I mucked up a couple of times, but again, that's part of what everything is about. I look at some of my previous Facebook Lives in the really early days, and I was very concerned about a whole heap of things, but that doesn't worry me anymore. I just get on here and I talk. And I talk about the things that I'm interested in, all the things that people have raised interest to me, or products that people have recommended for me. I've talked about repurposing in the past. Lately, I will be talking about Chroma Code and encouraging people to sign up for my Chrome extension. I'm just doing my final work on that. And that's not a case of it's not ready to go. That's a case of it. There's a couple of options or new information that's come available, so I want to be able to get that looking the way I want it to. I could put out something right now, but there's a few things that I've just learnt today that I'd like to incorporate into it because that makes it a better product. All of these sorts of things are you just taking a chance, getting on a Facebook Live and saying, hey, this is me, this is what I'm going to talk about. Everybody who does Facebook Lives at some stage or another has a rant. Something's annoyed them, something's upset them. But again, that's a part of doing Facebook Lives. It's real. It's here. It's me. I'm talking. So the majority of my Facebook Lives are fairly short. The majority of what I'm doing now is within my Facebook group. So if you're not a member of my Facebook group, please join. I would love to have you as a member in there. I'll put the link for the Facebook group in here now. It's we have a lot of fun in Business Automation 101. We just have fun. There's no other word for it. We have serious questions. We have fun questions. We help each other. We look for what's best for people to be able to do. We look for improvements for our business. That's what it's all about. So if you're not a member and you're watching this, please go and join. Please put in the answers to the 3 questions. If you don't see the questions, I do send out a reminder. If you are a member of the group, go and let them know what you think of my Facebook Lives. All of these get shared into the group. If there's something that you'd like me to talk about, that you'd like me to concentrate on for you, again, let me know here. I do about 2 Facebook Lives, 2 to 3 Facebook Lives to my timeline now a week, and the rest of them go into my group. So any questions you've got, ask me. I do what I can to help you, because automating your business, finding out how you can save time and money, how you can be more productive, how you can stop wasting time on things that can be done so easily for you by an automation is what I'm most passionate about and what I want people to be able to do. So look at what you need to automate, look at what's frustrating for you, and then start looking for answers. So that's my Facebook Live for today. Thank you very much to Eric, Karen and Mohammed who have joined in and commented, and to everybody else who's watching it and hasn't said anything, or anybody who's watching it in the future. I really do appreciate that you're a part of my life and that you watch my Facebook Lives. I'll see you all in my next video. I'm Tania Shipman from Simple Solutions Today and Business Automation 101. Bye.